Hello, family. Welcome back to the Ebony Odyssey. My name is Jermaine Long, and I am a servant of the Most High God. I really appreciate you for coming along, and as always, enjoy the journey. Uh, Today's topic is ungodly children. And I just bring this up just because we are reading Ecclesiasticus chapter 16. And it's no one verse that just stuck out, but in verses 1 through 5, it just breaks down some of these things. And it says, to desire not a multitude of unprofitable children, neither delight in ungodly sons. Think about that. Ungodly sons, ungodly daughters. Uh, Though they multiply, rejoice not in them, except the fear of the Lord be with them. Trust not in their life, neither respect their multitude. For one that is just is better than 1,000. And it better is to die without children, to have them that are ungodly. For by one that hath understanding shall the city be replenished, but the kindred of the wicked shall speedily become desolate. Many such things I have seen with mine eyes and my ear, and hath heard greater things than these. Man, it's a lot that we can read through there, but we are in love with our children. We are in love with our children. And back in these days, they stoned children for disobeying parents and being ungodly and being, unloving, uncaring, unholy. They stoned these children to death. And, nowadays we have, the ungodliest of children that will murder their parents, will murder their friends, will shoot at their teachers, that will kill and do all ungodly type things. And you think about what's going on nowadays. And this is what runs rampant. To have these ungodly children, the city is just overrun by them now. They don't have any care. They don't have any remorse. They don't have any understanding. They don't have any, grit about them too when it comes to doing things that are of good report. But, I'm going to go into that topic a lot more. But, we had this conversation tonight about, the parents. And as a parent, we had, talks about our childhood as well and how we grew up and, how, parents may have, did this or did that, and it causes you to resent them at a certain point. And, you may have resentment all your life and things change over because you see your parents, go above and beyond for those that are in their lives that, need the help and need the encouragement and need the extra effort. And, all of that to say, when people would die, it would be such a long time of weeping and mourning and, lamenting over the fact that a loved one had perished. But, I say that these days we have to work so much and we have so many things come up. It's more so for people just to show up and say hi and go on about their day. They don't lament. They don't weep with you. They have no empathy for you. They don't. It's not that they don't care, but the world has become so cold. It's not a place where caring is even, in the people's minds nowadays. They just come to see who else is at the funeral, to say that they showed up, to put on a suit for the day, to laugh and joke and go on about their lives as people mourn and people weep. I know when my mother died, it's, many of people that showed up, but, even her truest friend, they didn't show up, because it was about them more than it was about her. And, it's the mourning without those friends, in your day of trouble, will your friend be there? We always hear those things and hear about, to have a good friend, just don't name a good friend. You have to test these people. And I know this seems like it's all over the place, but, I want to bring all these points home with, as parents growing up, trying to teach our kids the right way, we have to carve out enough time to be an impact in their life where they are prepared for success moving forward and they understand that they were loved before we leave. And none of this could be, rectified if the children are ungodly. The children have no love for the things that you do for them, no matter how much you do. But the purpose that we have, since we're not stoning them and that we're not putting them away, is to teach them the Word of God and hope that it sticks and try to make more godly children that will retain the Word of God in their knowledge and share it when the time comes in the days ahead. Yeah, family, take your time with your children. Carve out some time to talk, to read, to grow, to learn, because it's very important. So that when your day finally comes and they are weeping and lamenting over you, it is something that they will understand, but they will have comfort in knowing that you have left them, a legacy of knowledge to carry forward. So family, again, I appreciate you for listening. And as always, enjoy the journey.